Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel Living in Florida. My name is Jose Reyes, your real estate advisor here in the beautiful Sunshine State. And today, yes, I'm back at it again, taking you on another tour of a beautiful new construction home located here in the Central Florida area. Now, today I'm located in the beautiful city of Haines City. Now, there's a lot of growth coming to this area. I don't know if a lot of folks are aware of it. I think they are, because there's a lot of new construction coming to this area. A lot of top name builders building out here affordable, reasonable priced homes within this area. Some might have a CDD and an HOA, some may just have an HOA, but we're not taking a look at one of those communities today. We're going to take a look at a new construction home here that's located in a beautiful, quiet community here. It's going to be this house that you have behind me. I don't think you're going to get a great angle of this one as of yet, but you'll see it in just a few moments here. This is built at a community that has no HOA and no CDD, and get this, it's not on septic, it's on public sewer and on public water, which is something that a lot of folks are looking for. Now, I know a lot of these spotlight homes that you see within these areas, or like in Ocala or any other areas there, they're usually on septic and maybe well water or public water, but this one's definitely on public sewer and on public water, which is great. Now, great features on this one, guys. I already took a tour myself just to make sure it's a great opportunity for you and your family. Now, great finishes on this one. There are some features that are missing from this one, which I'll point out throughout the tour and see what you feel about that. But this one has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2-car garage, a nice long driveway, as we love to see on these homes, sitting on 2,839 square feet, and it's on a 0.29 acre lot. Don't want to miss this one, guys, so let's go ahead and get it started. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this tour started. Now, let's point out the key features of the exterior of this home. This looks very similar to a home that I did not too long ago in Wedgefield. Why? Because, well, the color scheme is very similar, and they have the 2-car garage over here, at least the garage door on this side of the home. And these 2 initial windows that you're seeing actually are from the garage, so you're going to get a lot of natural light coming in. I would probably just put some tint there so you have some privacy for what you have in your garage. But you have this nice big driveway here. Here's the street here, my truck, right? And then you come over this way, you have a nice little space over there to park some vehicles, or maybe to kind of put an RV if you have an RV, or a boat if you have a boat, whatever the case may be. But then you have plenty of space to go into that garage, which we'll see momentarily throughout the tour. But that can also be used as a turnaround space. Let's say you're backing out, kind of turn that way and come back out this way. Now, a lot of curb appeal that they used for this home, which I think it looks very nice. A lot of plants in the front where you can kind of switch out for gardening, or you can just keep the ones that you have already. I like the stone little accents that they have on each corner, which you'll see more when we get into the entrance. They do have some nice coach lights in the front of this garage space, as you can see there. It's going to give you some light at nighttime when you're coming in. They do have some motion sensor lights that's probably going to help you at night too. Anybody walking through here, or if you're walking through here, that's going to come on. And you have some other kind of recessed lights out on the outside as well. I think that's going to look very nice at night. Now, this one's located just before a cul-de-sac here, and this nice, very quiet neighborhood, which I think you guys would definitely like. And it's overlooking this nice lake over here. Very nice. Now, coming over here towards the entrance, you have this nice big space right here in the front where you can put some maybe some furnishings there, or maybe decorate that as needed, right? But you can see some more lights up here. Another light right over there. Plenty of lights down below over here and all across. So I can just give you plenty of light coverage throughout the night. Now these windows are going to pertain to some rooms, which we'll see momentarily, but let's take a look at this entrance, guys. This has a nice 8-foot door. I like the black on white with the gray trim. This is kind of very modern. A lot of modern homes are using this, right? And then you have this kind of like black color up here. But let's get in this one. This one's priced at $425,000, and let's see what that gets you. Now, coming into this home, you're greeted here with this open space concept. Now, tile floor throughout the entire home, so no carpet within this property. So you're gonna have a dining room right over here, kitchen space. You're gonna have your family room over this way, but we'll dive into this a little more in just a moment. Immediately coming in through that entrance, which we did right here, you come right into the side here. You're gonna take a look at this first bedroom. Now, the rooms in here are very spacious. This one tends to be kind of like a flex space. So they kind of made this to be kind of like either a den or an office, but it can easily be used as a room. Why? Because it does have a closet already built in. But high ceilings in this one, these are at least 9 foot 4 inches. You're gonna have their fan and light fixtures throughout the entire home. Now, let's take a look at what this has to offer. So, pretty standard closet, but they are giving you 2 wire shelves here for you to kind of hang all your clothes here, which is great. You can have 2 rows here, maybe some shirts and pants on there or whatnot, and you still have plenty of space down below for other items. But let's keep moving on to the rest of the home and see what this has to offer. It is a split room concept, meaning that you have the master over here, which we'll see momentarily, and you'll have the rest of the rooms over here, which we're gonna take a look at right now. So let's stick to this one on the right. This one also faces the front of the home. You can tell already that this room's a little more spacious than the one that we were just in, okay? Now, big windows in every single room, letting a lot of natural light come into these rooms throughout the day. And they are tempered glass, which is great. It's gonna help regulate temperature here in this room. Now, notice that these closet doors are 8-foot doors too, so pretty tall, high ceilings here that opens up the space as well. And it's gonna be more or less the same closet we saw next door, but this one's gonna be a little wider, or at least a little more in depth, right? But plenty of space to put all your clothes on either one of those shelves, and you have plenty of space to store more items down below. Great feature for these rooms. Now, let's keep moving on to the rest of this area, down this hallway, which we're gonna have a linen closet right outdoor on this outside of this room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves for you to put all your linens and towels within this space, or maybe some other items that you need to store within this closet, but that's a great feature. Now, over here, you're gonna have the guest bathroom, and the bathroom that these 2 rooms are going to be sharing, which is gonna be right here. Great tile work on this one. They have some tile that goes all maybe 3/4 of the way up. Yes, you have some blue tape, the dreaded blue tape, but that just means that they still have a punch list to get through for this home. They wanna make sure that they turn this over in the greatest conditions for the buyers. Now, they have this nice, shiny, kind of like porcelain style tile with this nice offset black design in the middle, which I think looks nice. Nice white tub here for you to enjoy a shower or a bath. They have a single sink vanity with a stone countertop here for you. These are gonna be soft close doors throughout the entire home, which is great. And I like this matte black color that they use for this. It's giving that nice modern look that a lot of folks are using these days. Plenty of lighting here. You have a lot of lights up here. You have 1 light here and 1 light there. So plenty of light within this bathroom, which is great. Now, moving on this way, just before we get into that room, you have another closet here. So plenty of space here also. Another 5 shelves within this closet space for you to put all your linens and towels for this room, or any other items that you need to store for that closet space. I don't think you need that much space for a bunch of linens, but at least you have plenty of storage room within this hallway. Now, coming into this room, this one's facing the back of the house, which I believe is facing west. So you're gonna have some light. Actually, no, this is facing east, sorry. So you're gonna have a lot of natural light coming in here in the morning in this room. Now, they are using a quartz stone in order to kind of provide a windowsill for these bedrooms, which I think is great. Not a lot of builders are using windowsills these days. They did for this one. Now, same size room as the room that we saw across the ways. I'm assuming this closet's gonna be the same thing, but let's go ahead and open that up and see what you get. And that it is. So, nice big closet space here. The only thing that I would say would be missing from here is a light. So they don't have a light in these closets, but you have plenty of light in this room to be able to see what you're looking for. So let's keep going to the rest of this house. I know you guys are eager to see that open space once again, so let's go ahead and do that for you. Here's another angle of this open space concept. Pretty big space here. I like the setup that they have here. Check out these tray ceilings. This looks very, very nice, very unique. Something that's considered an upgrade in a lot of these builders these days. Huge fan, keeping this place nice and cool. I'm standing over here by this hallway and I'm still feeling the nice fresh air that's coming from that fan. Huge 8-foot French doors here, which looks absolutely gorgeous in this family room. I like there's a lot of windows over here. You got one over there in the kitchen, one on either side of the French door, and that's just a big nice glass door, letting a lot of natural light in within this area. Let me know what you think so far about this house, guys. I think it's a beauty so far. But take a look at this kitchen. Now, you're gonna notice a nice big kitchen island, waterfall countertop here, which is gorgeous. Nice stone top to kind of complement the colors of this kitchen. You have the kind of same matte black handles. Down here you have this nice modern style matte black little accent color with some outlets over here to do some charging of your electrical items. Plenty of countertop throughout this kitchen, definitely a chef's kitchen in this one. A lot of space between this countertop and this kitchen island. So a lot of families like to kind of congregate within these kitchens, and I think they did a great job of giving plenty of space within this kitchen for you and your family. Now, they have a nice kind of like chandelier on top of this kitchen. The downside is they don't have the light bulbs in, which I am very, very disappointed, because I would have loved to have that nice chandelier on so you guys can take a look at what that looks like with this kitchen. But I think it's definitely a good complement to it. Now, huge farmhouse style tub sink that a lot of folks are looking for. I know I've recently had some comments of some viewers of this channel that they prefer double sinks, right? I guess that gives you options to keep the dirty and the clean separate, but a lot of folks are looking for this too these days. Now, stone countertop throughout the entire kitchen. You got the backsplash, the same stone that they use for the countertops. And for the windowsill here, a feature that a lot of folks are asking me for are these big windows that face the backyard, so you can look at something while you're doing the dishes, and they did not disappoint. They went ahead and installed that here. You got 42-inch shaker cabinets with crown molding within this kitchen, which I think a lot of folks enjoy. Let's see, are they soft close? That they are. Beautiful. Now, so some features that I said are missing. So right now, as it is, they don't have a stove right now, and they don't have a refrigerator. I did ask the representative of the seller, and they said at this moment they don't have it added, but he will consider adding them if you ask for them. So if you want to put an offer on this house, I would definitely negotiate that being put in. But the one feature that I said is not included is a dishwasher. So you do have plenty of space over here to put a lot of items over here, and you have a lot of storage space all around, but you have space for a stove, and you have a space for a refrigerator, and that's it. Now, personally, I don't use a dishwasher at home, but at least I would like to have the option to have one in case we have one of those days where you don't feel like doing the dishes and you just pop them in. I don't know how you feel about that. Let me know down below. But you do get a pantry for this kitchen, which is right here. A nice big pantry with a light, you know. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves. 5 seems to be the magic number for these pantries in these homes. But plenty of space down below also if you want to put some packets of water or anything down there. And you have plenty of storage space for all your goodies. Now, let's go to the backyard right before we continue on with the tour of this house. Let's see what we get when you come right through this doors, right? So a little sticky there, but it's probably fresh paint. So not the biggest backyard. I mean, this house is sitting on a little over a quarter-acre lot. Now, you do have some neighbors in the back here. You have a neighbor right over there that already fenced in their yard. This neighbor already fenced theirs, so you would only be responsible for putting a fence over this way and maybe a gate on the other side over there. Now, something that you will notice is that you have kind of like this little dry retention area here on the side of this home. Let me know what you think about this. Now, this can help preventing any flooding or anything. I see that already that the levels of these homes varies throughout this community. Now, this one is not the highest point of this, because you tell these neighbors over here, it's kind of just like a slope coming over this way, like a negative slope, but it's still a higher elevation than the ones over here that are actually waterfront properties. So I'm assuming this is going to help with any flow of water. It's going to help accumulate here and keep it out from your yard. Let me know what you think of that. But I would probably put a fence up here either way to kind of prevent anything from coming in this way from that side of that property. Now, you do have plenty of space over here. So we did say this was public water. It's not on septic. At least that's what the listing says, right? So you have plenty of space to put something out here, kind of level this out, or maybe kind of put a pool back here if you want to have a pool. This is going to be the side of the home over here. So as you can tell, I can see already property line indicators over there. And then you would just kind of add a gate from that fence over this way, and maybe put another gate open if you want to store a boat or maybe an RV back here, or any other truck that you might want to put behind a fence. But let's get another angle of the backyard of this home. So this is the garage over here, AC unit. That window is going to be facing the primary bedroom, and that thing I believe goes to the bathroom, but we'll take a look at that in just a minute. But plenty of space back here, guys. Let me know what you think about this house so far, guys. It looks like it wants to rain on us, so we won't stay out here too much longer. But yeah, let me know down below. I'm curious to see if you guys think that the $425,000 that they're offering for this home is going to be worth it. Put it down below. But we're not done, right? Let's go ahead back into this house. Let's take a look at the rest of this home. We have a few spaces to take a look at so far. But let's talk about this lanai. They did give you like a little step here to kind of come down from this little elevated lanai. You have a nice porch fence here with the light. Not a fence, sorry. You have a porch fan up here with the light. And you have some other light fixtures around. So you're gonna have plenty of light at night. It did paint that black just like they did in the front of the home, so they stay consistent with that. You can always close this out, kind of prevent any mosquitoes from coming into this area. You can add to this since there's no HOA in this area. Or if you maybe put a pool somewhere here. Wouldn't be a big pool, but you can have space for some pool, for a pool here, and then you kind of screen that in, which I think will look very nice here. But yeah, let's go back into this one. Let's take a look at the rest of the spaces that we have not seen yet. One of them being the front of the home right over here. This is going to be a dining space area, right? So it is an open space concept, but at least you have kind of a distinction between your dining space, your family space, and your big kitchen over here. Man, that's a great kitchen. Now, they have this column here to kind of give you some separation there. You can use this as a dining space or whatever you like to use it as, and give you this nice little chandelier here. It looks like they gave you plenty of lights up ahead, which I didn't notice at the beginning. So let's see. Yep, plenty of light here in this space. I think that looks amazing. Let me know what you think, guys. Now, primary bedroom over here. We'll take a look at that in a second. Let's go over this way. We haven't seen the laundry yet, which is going to be right behind this door. Now, they have these here for the cleaners to come in to clean this property, but they have this nice little kind of like wash station here for you as well to wash your delicates or any other items there, which I think it's a good addition. Not a lot of builders are adding that. If they do, it's an upgrade. They don't have appliances here as of yet, but we can always try to negotiate that also along with the kitchen appliances. They gave you this wire shelf up here. I would remove that, put some cabinets up there to kind of keep things behind the closed doors. But let's see what they have as far as garage goes. Now, they're still working on some items here. So they kind of left a few items, some paint and other things here. But there is space for some compact vehicles, most mid-sized truck within this garage, I think. I don't think I can get my truck in here. If I did, it'd be pretty tight up to the wall. But I guess I'd have to try, but I'm not going to. But you do have a LiftMaster automatic garage door opener. Looks like they were recently installing. This is the kind that allows you to download an app and you can control it with the use of your smartphone, which a lot of builders are using these days, which is great. You do have high ceilings here, access to the attic here, but the high ceilings will allow you to install any overhead storage if you need that. And they have plenty of lighting here also. Let's see, these go, come on, yep. So plenty of lighting here. So you can take a look at what you're doing here, whether it's you're doing DIY projects or you're working on your own vehicles. But let's go back into the house, water heater over there. Let's go back to see that primary bedroom, which is we have not seen, which a lot of folks definitely enjoy, right? So we're gonna, nice kitchen. We're gonna hang right over this way. Here we have your primary bedroom. Now, it does have tray ceilings here, so the same design that they used out in the family room, they put it into this primary bedroom, which I think looks great. It looks very, very nice, very luxurious. Really opens up the space more than it already is. It's definitely already a big room, and that just makes it look much bigger. Now, you do have a window facing the back of the home. You have one facing the side of the home, so you're gonna get some natural light in here. But you got plenty of space to put a nice king-size bed in this space. You have your outlet and cable jack up there on the wall. So if you're the type of person who likes a TV in your room, you can already put that on the wall and you don't have a bunch of cables dangling down because you already had that there. Now, let's come over this way. This is gonna be your primary bedroom. I love these 8-foot doors and all these spaces. Looks very nice. Now, 2-sink vanity in this one, same stone that we're seeing throughout the entire home. Same style faucets for these sinks. And you have a lot of storage space down here. 3 drawers here, but you have this nice big, kind of like, it looks like a pantry within your primary bedroom. So a lot of space to store items over here. You got another one up top. These are soft close, very nice. A lot of space right over here to store more items too. Very, very nice feature. Crown molding on this also. Very nice. Now, you do have this big space over here. I'm assuming that's where a tub would go. A lot of folks are not using tubs these days, so they just have this nice space available. They have this frosted window facing the outside, which we saw. Let's see, it looks like we have more light options here. Let's see. There we go, perfect. Now we're seeing better. Now you have a lot of space right here. You can kind of maybe put a chair here if you want to grab your shoes and get fixed up here. You can put like a little get ready station here, refrigerator here. Well, you have to run some power into it, but you can have a lot of infinite possibilities with that space. Now you do have a walk-in shower, which is going to be right behind this door. It's going to be enclosed with this nice glass enclosure. Same tile that we saw in the bathroom across the home. Have this nice 2 shower head, right? And it's gonna give you a lot of space here for you to have a nice shower after a long day of work or in the morning before getting ready for the day. Now, they do have a water closet, which is something that a lot of folks are wanting these days. I'm gonna turn on the light, but you're gonna hear that vent. A lot of folks are asking for this, and at least they give it with build of this home. And they do have a pretty decent size walk-in closet. So they already have the 2 shelves just like they did for the other bedrooms in this home for you. So you have plenty of space for either spouse to put all your items here within this closet space. You even have kind of a bare wall here. You can add some more shelves there if you need it. But that's gonna do it for the tour of this beautiful property, guys. Let me know down below what you think of this home. I think it's a gorgeous home. within this area. Price point, not too bad for being that you're pretty close to the Orlando and Tampa area into the theme parks. I think the price point for a house like this in the Orlando or Tampa area would be a little bit higher than what we're seeing here. But let's do a quick recap, guys, and then we'll go ahead and end this tour. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it for the tour of this beautiful new construction home located out here within the beautiful growing city of Haines City. I hope you enjoyed that tour as much as I enjoyed showing you that house. I actually saw this come on the market not too long ago, so it's fairly new, and this is gonna be a pretty exclusive tour for this property, so I'm actually happy that I was able to provide that for you. Great finishes within this home. I think they had a lot of great luxurious style finishes here. You have those tray ceilings in the primary bedroom, in the family space as well. You have that huge, nice fan that's keeping everything cool. Ceramic tile throughout the entire home. You have the stone countertops throughout the entire home and those quartz window sills there. So a lot of nice little details that they put into this one. Priced again at $425. Let me know what you think about that price point. Now it's a little warm today, so we're gonna stay underneath this nice little entryway to finish this video for you folks. Now, great location for this one, as we mentioned before. You're about 9 minutes away from a local Publix where you can get all your groceries. You're about 11 minutes away from the brand new Walmart that's just down the road from there, where you can get some groceries and other items there as well. You're very close to the historical downtown area from this space, and you're just close to a lot of different nice features from this city. Now, you're about an hour away from the city of Orlando. You're about 30 minutes to an hour away from Disney, depending on traffic. Right now, I just checked my GPS. It would take me an hour to get to Disney because there's some traffic on the I-4, same as always, right? But you're about an hour and 15, hour 20 away from the city of Tampa. So not a bad location if you like to frequent either of those cities and you're not looking to pay the prices that you would pay within those cities. So I think this is a pretty good option for folks who are looking for a home. Now, the only thing that I am kind of bummed about is that they don't have that dishwasher within the kitchen. I don't use it at home. I'm not sure if you do, but I at least would like to have the option of having one there. But hey, what can you do? But great finishes in this home. Now, I know for a fact they are accepting cash, of course. Everybody accepts cash. Cash is king. You can close a deal very, very quickly, at least in 14 days, as long as you have proof of those funds. But they also accept the FHA loan for this. They're accepting conventional and VA. So there are several options you could put down as down payments for either one of those. FHA being the most inexpensive one, easier to qualify for, and you're putting down only at 3.5%. But let's take a look at what that looks like, right? Now, this is actually listed for $424,999, but we're gonna round that up to $425,000, right? So let's see, $425,000 times the 3.5% for a FHA loan, and that is $14,875 for a down payment for a home like this one. Now, you do have to account for those closing costs, right? Which will be about 3 to 4% of the total price. Let's go ahead and calculate that from now. So remember that 14,800 and some change. Let's do 425. Let's do 4% to see. That all depends on the title company. But 4% of the 425 is 17,000. You add that to that 14,000 and some change, and you get your total closing costs for a home like this one, which is what the total amount it takes to purchase this home if you're financing. Now, you do have the conventional route. You can put down a 5% and other various percentages as a down payment for the conventional route. But let's calculate the 5% and then let's calculate that 20% if you want to avoid the PMI, right? But let's do the 5%. So 425,000 times a 5%, and that's a down payment of $21,250. You add up that closing costs that we calculated earlier, and that'll be your total cash to close for the purchase of this home. Now, if you want to put the 20% down to save you a couple $100 and not pay that mortgage insurance, which really doesn't protect you, it protects the lender. Let's see what that looks like. So 425 times 20%, it is a down payment of $85,000 plus that, I believe, was $17,000 that we calculated as possible closing costs, and that'll be your total cash to close. Now, for veterans, we know you don't necessarily need a down payment when you go through the VA, right? First and foremost, thank you for your service. We appreciate what you do for this country. But you usually don't need a down payment when you go in the VA route, right? Now, you do still have to account for closing costs, which is something that we could always negotiate, which could be anywhere between that 3 and 4%. In this case, we calculated the 4%, which was about $17,000, if I don't mistake. These are all estimated numbers, guys. It all depends on the purchase price that they agree upon. You'd have to do those calculations again, depending on the offer that you plan to offer for a home like this one. We just did it on the rounded up number of 425,000, which is kind of like the asking price that they currently have this listed for. But great options for this one, guys. Great option for a family that's looking for a home within this location. Well, that's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tour as much as I enjoyed showing you this beautiful property. Now, if you're interested in seeing a home just like this one here within the beautiful city of Haines City or anywhere else in the beautiful state of Florida, I'm going to leave my contact information down below here. You're going to have my number and my email for you to contact me, depending on which form you feel more comfortable doing so. If you can't connect with me in the initial call, feel free to leave me a voicemail, send me a text message at the same time. That way I can get back to you as soon as possible. I may just be helping another family starting their home ownership journey as well. Now, I'm also going to leave a QR code around this vicinity here for you guys so you can scan with your smartphone. You're going to be able to access my social media platforms from there, which we're going to be providing some short form video tours on those platforms moving forward as well. So I'd be happy for you guys to subscribe or follow those platforms also. It just helps those channels as well. Now, I'm also going to leave the contact information for my spouse and business partner, Karen Villegas, down here below. That way, if you can't connect with me for whatever reason, you can always call her, and she might be helping another family as well, but she'd be happy to help you guys also and answer any of your questions. Just let her know you saw one of these videos and you'd be interested in either speaking with me or speaking with her to answer your questions and get you started on your home ownership journey. But we're done with this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed that tour. If so, please hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I post a video on this channel. It'll get these videos to you sooner, and it'll help the channel by getting it to other families just like yourselves looking for great opportunities here within the beautiful state of Florida. Other than that, guys, thank you so much once again for joining me on this tour. I appreciate you guys tuning in every single time for these videos, but I'll see you on the next home tour.